Club. Club. Pony Club.
Winter Storm Fern has moved on, but it's still frigid in downtown Columbus, Ohio. Nationwide Arena, the site for Columbus Fury Volleyball. And two teams tonight are hoping to warm up over the course of the last week. The Dallas Pulse, debutantes in Major League Volleyball in 2026, winners of 3 in a row, taking on the 2 and 3 Fury. Welcome courtside with the Hall of Fame center from Ohio State, Audrey Flaw. I'm Neil Sika, here to have some fun. We had a snow day on Sunday, but we're back, and so did the Fury. They didn't play against Atlanta on Sunday, but very impressive win the last time out a week ago at Omaha, and boy, did they need it after 3 close losses, Audrey.
Yeah, this Columbus Fury team is playing with so much confidence. Angel Perez thinks that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone and can beat anyone in the league. It's a much different team this year than last.
Well, Dallas has won 3 straight, and they've done it on the strength of some great depth in this early season campaign. We look at our Mount Carmel players to watch, and it begins with the #1 pick in the draft, Mimi Collier, in the middle of your screen. She's been as good as advertised so far for Dallas.
Absolutely. Very few rookies can do what Collier has done for the Pulse. Not only is she putting up big numbers offensively, but she's doing a remarkable job of handling tough situations, those out-of-system sets. She's been doing great. So the team doesn't have to pass perfectly. Put it up to Mimi Collier, she'll put it away. She's been holding up nicely on serve, receive, and this is just outstanding maturity for a rookie. On the other side of the net, you've got veteran Reagan Pittman-Nelson. She's quickly become a fan favorite, not only the emotional leader, but her slide attack has been hard for opponents to defend. She leads her team in blocking, and when she doesn't get those block stuffs, what she's getting is a lot of touches on the ball, so that's going to be a huge factor tonight.
What a free agent pickup Reagan Pittman-Nelson has been in San Diego last season, tied for 2nd in MLV in blocks with 16 on this young season. Great to be back with you on Rock Sports for Columbus Fury Volleyball in their 3rd season, 2 and 3. And one of the things that's escaped them is a win on their home floor. Looking for that tonight. Our renewal by Anderson, windows of opportunity, Audrey, the keys for each team.
Yeah, Dallas Pulse really wants to hit their targets on serve and take out that slide attack, especially with Pittman. They also want to force the Columbus Fury out of system. They don't believe that their out-of-system swings are that potent. For the Columbus Fury, they want to serve tough. Remember, they have Natalia Valentine Anderson as a setter. She can do remarkable things when at the net, and they also believe overloading the left side middle attack on their side of the net will be very helpful tonight.
Down the line it goes from Dallas to get the festivities started after Ashley Evans of Columbus starts from the serve line, but Dallas, the opening point, leading the league right now in efficiency. They're 2nd in kill percentage. Big part of that has been their middle attack. Tristan Savage has been spectacular coming over from Greece, a fine middle blocker over there, but she goes long with the serve.
Now, that's one of the things head coach for Dallas, Shannon Windsor, said, our serves are driving me crazy. She was so stressed out. She thinks that's the #1 thing her team needs to get better at is a consistent serve.
She's a native Canadian like yourself, and you're not supposed to get stressed, but she is on that. Of course, that relaxes a bit when you have a player like Collier ripping it across the court.
Yeah, we mentioned Collier. She's so dynamic. She's going to be getting just a bunch of swings. The volume of sets that she gets is remarkable. We'll see if she can withstand the block of the Fury tonight.
Heredia Colon, the 2nd-round pick from Columbus, passing out of that serve and finds court Megan Lush with the Columbus kill.
One of the things Columbus Fury needs to do is continue to hit down the line. That was a great line shot by Megan Lush.
2-all. Raina Terry looking to build on an outstanding rookie season for the Fury. That's too strong for Maldonado Diaz, who comes in playing in Romania and is long with that attempt.
You know, that's a pretty big block to hit around, and so Maldonado Diaz is going to have to find some angles. And again, head coach Windsor wants her outsides to actually tip into the donut, into the hole, and she hasn't been too impressed with their ability to do that, but that's something that they're working on tonight. We'll see how often they score on a tip.
Maybe unfamiliar to those stateside, but Sofia Maldonado Diaz had good collegiate runs at Louisville and Arizona. And the favorable block rolls over the top of the twine for Columbus to get all even at 3. Correct that, go up 1 at 4-3 in this young set. Raina Terry, standout at the University of Illinois. Second in the league in kills on the young season so far. That's a block touch on the swing from Lush, her second kill, 5-3.
One of the things the Pulse thought was that out-of-system sets for the Fury were going to end up in their favor. And as early in this match, we've seen out-of-system sets score. So a little surprise here for head coach Windsor.
In system there, Valentine Anderson delivers to Collier, who fights off through the block.
Valentine Anderson, only 5'9", one of my favorite setters in the league. She competes with a smile on her face. At 5'9", we're looking at the Fury to overload that area of the net right over top of her as she's front row.
Collier's block goes wide.
The slide attack right now with Reagan Pittman-Nelson has been just an outstanding executed play. She goes hard off the block, doesn't fear the block, goes after it, gets a point.
Wasn't really in Columbus's repertoire much of last season, that slide, but Pittman-Nelson has brought it back and it's flourished. Heredia Colon with the tip.
Love the line dig by Yegdich. That was a heater coming over the net by Kelsey Payne, and she handles it beautifully. Nice out-of-system set. Again, those are trying to be set a little bit tighter so they can use the block as opposed to avoid the block.
Pummeled by Payne on the outside right. The dig from Lush. Valentine Anderson goes to Payne. There's Pittman-Nelson over, doing what she's done best on the young season. Great rally developing here. Columbus up 3 in this opening set. Kylie Murr, one of the Ohio State Buckeye greats. But her delivery and then the block from Pittman-Nelson.
A job of a middle blocker is so tough. You're going pin to pin and you can't stop in the middle of the rally. Pittman-Nelson finishing it off with the stuff.
Maldonado Diaz attacking her in the back. Columbus went into the net. 8-5 Dallas. They've won their last 2 on the road. 5 setters. And the impressive nature of Sunday in the home of the defending champs, Orlando, a reverse sweep. Three of their wins this year have come after they've lost the opening set. Heredia Colon, a couple of games ago, magnificent debut, 25 kills, was hampered by an injury in the early going and getting everything up to speed. Second round pick out of the University of Miami, all-time kills leader there. 9-5 put down with ease in the middle from Savage.
Yeah, Savage is 6'7", and that ball was perfectly handled in the back court. So a beautiful pass right up to Valentine Anderson, and Savage at 6'7". She's going to hit some serious angles.
Greece, Puerto Rico, France, top blocker winning situations in all of her spells in Europe. Maldonado Diaz to the back, and Ashley Evans. One of the things Columbus wanted to do this year, improve the spine, and at the setter position, Evans has been spectacular.
Well, she sure has, and what I love about that play is a perfect dig goes right up to Evans. She sees the block is down and attacks with power. Serving
here, Ashley Evans has a double-double in every game. That ball beat like it owed Maldonado Diaz money. The kill. Yeah, 10-7.
Diaz is intentionally trying to hit the line. Look at that space that she has just outside of the blocker's hands. There's a lane for her to swing into, and she does it beautifully, exploiting the right back defensive player.
Well, Tristan Savage, I don't know if it's serendipitous or not, she's from Dallas, Oregon. and now playing for the Pulse. Make their home in Frisco in North Texas. Heredia Colon thought there was a block touch. Young Park, the referee does not agree. Point Dallas. (10-8). Fury has had some tooth and nail, tough losses here at home to Indy and Omaha. Heredia Colon meets the block of Van Buskirk, who's the quiet leader, the Canadian in the middle there for Dallas.
Well, you talk about how Dallas has to pick their spots on serve, and they are doing just that. They're finding their target, putting the setter in a difficult situation with one hitting option.
Serve error from Savage. So it's 11-9 Fury. Flor-Marie Heredia Colon. Dallas actually had the pick at the top of the second round and traded with Columbus. They wanted a right side. Heredia Colon fell to the 10th selection, and she's paid big dividends so far in her brief appearances. But right now the middle is handling things for Dallas with Van Buskirk.
You know, take a look at what makes this team so difficult. You have to be present in front of the middle blocker, because Valentine Anderson, she will pump middle when she's off the net.
Payne with Walker coming on the set from Evans. Lush has her third kill courtesy of a block touch.
Well, Captain Megan Lush does an outstanding job of using the block. She swings hard, and then she also is able to take a little bit off, find the hands, and use it.
Heart and soul of the team at 32 years young. Still going strong. Her all-around game is so important. This Fury outfit, that was rocketed off of Abby Walker unsuspectingly, and that heavy swing leads to another for Dallas.
Van Buskirk with a spectacular slide attack there. Just really pulls off and lays out her approach, and boy, that was a hammer across the net.
Van Buskirk coming over from Las Vegas. Las Vegas played its first 2 seasons in PVF. They're on hiatus, hoping to find local ownership, so not part of the 8-team MLV this year. That's a serve error and another one for Dallas. 13-11 Columbus. This was supposed to be a 3-match homestand for the Fury. Rerouted their game Sunday. That was postponed to the final game now of the regular season. That's a Columbus point. It's out on the cross quarter.
Ball was served to Mimi Collier. We talk about how important it is to be a solid 6 rotation player. That means doing all the skills very well. She's holding up well on serve receive so far, getting picked on a bit by the Fury.
Raina Terry, 2nd in kills, also 3rd in points in the league. That's wide. On that outside ball from Van Buskirk. Takes us to the technical timeout, where Columbus has a 15-11 lead in this opening set. A timeout taken right now. We will keep it here on Rock Sports. And excited to be with you for 3 Columbus Fury matches here in 2026. A franchise which went 9-19, a tough beginning to last year in 2025. But to catch everybody up, Audrey, they feel like they've got the roster now in place, a balance of veterans and youth to make a run at this thing and go for their very first playoff appearance.
Right, well, what I see is upgrade in some key positions. Libero, upgrade. Setter, upgrade. And, you know, those are some key spots. And then you've got some really talented pin attackers. And don't forget the contribution of Reagan Pittman Nelson. We see it already. Blocks that are stuff blocks, but then positive touches. I really like the way this Columbus Fury team, how they're made up, and I like the vibe that they're giving on the court. And in addition to that, there's some people on the bench that he brings in vital situations that are giving 2 or 3 points at the end of matches, which is huge.
Collier. Well, the reaction there was tardy from Heredia Colon. You can't be that lapse from the back row. Point Dallas.
Take a look at the physicality there of number 15, Collier. She hits over top of the block, deep perimeter. That's a stud.
And Buskirk serving. Down 15-12 in this opening set. Dallas on the floor. Payne, the slide. Pittman Nelson. And the block is efficient from Collier and company.
Well, as a left side attacker, you have got to be a good blocker. Collier showing her blocking ability there. Lines up perfectly, anticipating that the slide is coming her way. Follows the approach. Lines up beautifully.
Yegdich. And a little off speed from Megan Lush. Columbus's block responds. Evans and Pittman Nelson. Two of the new additions that have sparked the Fury to a couple of wins in their first 5. Now it's that technical timeout. And Angel Perez's team, Columbus, up 16-13 here in set 1. Coach Angel Perez, his 3rd season, such a student of the game, a 21-year pro, title winner in his native Puerto Rico, and very bullish on where this team can go in season 3, although maybe not as much in terms of shoveling snow. And that's one of the concerns for him coming into tonight, Audrey. They didn't have their practice facility for 3 days this week, so maybe there'll be some rust involved. That was lacking from Lush on the serve. Yeah, big delay there, and Lush just trying to serve short, not getting it over the net. But back to Coach Angel Perez. You know, he is getting inducted into the Puerto Rican Volleyball Hall of Fame, so congrats to him on that big honor. Wonderful honor. Played all over Europe. Went to BYU for a season, but never played. From the back row, Raina Terry. She's been doing that throughout the first 5 matches of the campaign. We'll love the way the offense is run. Give Terry the opportunity to swing from the back row by running the slide and pushing your outside. Lots of area for her to swing into, but what I like, she hits high off the blocker's hands, unable for the back court to retrieve that ball. Rookie Maya Winterhoff, who played at Appalachian State, made her Fury debut a week ago, coming in to serve late in sets. Angel Perez liked what she was able to provide. Fury by 3 in this first set. Heredia Colon wide. Columbus's efficiency right now is 8th in MLV. Their kill percentage, though, is 4th. So finding that balance, that sails from Collier. Another serve error from Dallas in this opening set as they try to claw their way closer, but the errors are giving Columbus the cushion. 18-15. Evans, the former Purdue Boilermakers standout. And Payne delivers some from the back row at that opening crevice.
Yeah, Kelsey Payne is a very interesting athlete to me. As a right side, she's getting a ton of high numbers, but her approach is somewhat slow, but it's her physicality. She's able to hit over top of the block, different angles. So she's a fun one to watch for Dallas. We'll have to keep an eye on her numbers, as that was an area that Windsor would really like to get high volume of attacks and kills from that right pin.
Always about the consistency on that right side. Seems like every coach is having that discussion. Terry and Walker team up to do the work defensively on the block.
We'll take a look at this block. Nice speed, closing speed by Walker, but that was all Raina Terry. Hands on the ball, reaching up and over the net and sealing it perfectly.
It's another part of her all-around game, playing in the 6 rotations, tied for second with Reagan Pittman. 16 blocks coming into tonight. That block tooled expertly by Dallas. And Payne earns the point. Paul's keeping it close.
Yeah, it's a treat watching Natty Valentine Anderson set the ball. She has such great feet, puts herself in position to just lay a ball up to her right side. Love her speed.
4-time best setter in her native Puerto Rico, also in France, earned those honors in the French Cup. But Columbus has the answer anytime Dallas wants to make a run. Lush, another swing on the outside. Yegdich and Winterhoff come off. Abby Walker, second-year pro from Cincinnati. Wanted to go quickly. Pittman Nelson, not often she's found someone to meet the match, but Van Buskirk does so there.
Yeah, I like Nelson's aggressive attack there, and as a back row defender, you just got to go hard for the ball. 2 people hesitating as opposed to 2 people going for the ball.
Should amend that. Valentine Anderson with the block. In spectacular fashion, another one from Dallas, and they creep within 1, 2019.
And that was a 5'9" setter, Valentine Anderson, reaching over the net, stopping Megan Lush on that swing. Yeah, 2 times, I believe.
That's 2 times.
Yeah.
She can do it all. The 17-year pro, 36 years young. Columbus calls for a time. 2019. Dallas joining the league here in 2026, and all systems go so far for the Pulse.
Yeah, and you can see where those unforced errors or those lack of effort errors will come back and bite you. We had that swing from Nelson, went off the block, 2 people in the backcourt for Fury hesitating. That should have been a transition attack from the Fury. It results in a point for Dallas. A swing there by Lush into the block, another easy point there. So, you know, you got to play smart, especially in the red zone.
Shannon Windsor, maiden name Campbell, former head coach of the Canadian national team, the Australian national team. And an opportunity here to come to Major League Volleyball. Native of Vancouver, done an outstanding job on the international level. That's 3 straight for Dallas, though, and after the timeout, they've evened things at 20 from Van Buskirk.
This is where a better serve receive would allow more diversity in the offense as opposed to just dishing it outside.
Maldonado Diaz facing up Terry, who's got it back. Dallas with the violation. Fury back up.
Yeah, Dallas tangled up in the net there as they were trying to block Raina Terry. So easy point there. Again, an unforced error by Dallas gives the advantage to Columbus.
Raina Terry, a couple of aces to her name on the young season. Columbus leading by 1. Yegdich hustling over. Off speed from Pittman Nelson, sliding around. Collier sent that back to her rookie adversary in Heredia Colon. No match for that swing.
All around great play by Mimi Collier. Good pass, and then has to take multiple swings, and on that last swing goes high down the line. So definitely not playing like a rookie for Dallas tonight.
Shannon Windsor even said her passing has impressed me. Oftentimes there's that one-dimensional skill that the collegiate stars, if you're coming out of the game, can specialize in, but she's got a great all-around game. Jelly Sear on to serve here for Dallas. Collier cleaning up again. Yegdich, despite her best efforts, the Pulse have a lead late in this first set.
Impressive transition dig by Dallas. Another amazing set there by Anderson on her knees, putting the ball perfectly up left side, and a nice cross-court swing for a winner.
11 assists in this opening set. Valentine Anderson. There's the block from Collier and Savage. Dallas has taken over toward the end of this first set, leading by 2.
Yeah, the subtleties of the match is serve pass right now. A lot of pressure from Dallas, hitting their target. The pass for Columbus is slightly off the net, really limiting the rhythm and flow of the offense. You can't go fast pin to pin if you're pulled off the net. So faster back row attack, or I'm sorry, slower back row attack. Middle blockers for Dallas close on it. So perfectly executed, but it started with the serve.
8-3 run for Dallas, and they've scored 3 of the last 4 to go up 23-21. These have kind of been those moments too, if you've followed along in the Fury's early season, tooth and nail type, but to win these type of points and to flip it around, which they have on a few occasions. So what's the remedy right now? Yeah,
first ball contact is the remedy, but this is a situation that Columbus feels very confident in. They don't really care about the score. They're focused on this next ball, this pass, and trying to get in rhythm offensively. So when you've been in this situation before, you don't fear it. You actually feel very comfortable in executing.
Native Texan Sear, who played collegiately at Arizona State. Back out of the timeout. They find Collier. Monumental dig from Yegdich, and not the swing that Megan Lush wanted. Set point beckoning here for Dallas.
I know they didn't get the point, but what a spectacular dig, as you mentioned, from Yegdich. She is an all-star libero for this league.
15-year pro, most of that in her native Serbia, and an international, and Columbus gets the break they were looking for with another Dallas serve error. That's their 5th of the first set. 24-22 Pulse. Lush at the line. Valentine Anderson to Collier. Yegdich fought it off. A little bit of confusion with Heredia Colon. And then Maldonado Diaz meets the block of Pittman Nelson, and the Fury are rallying.
And the fans, again, love Pittman Nelson here. Look at how she shuffle steps right in front of the attacker, reaches up and over, and then just really gets in her teammate's face and pumps them up. That was displayed beautifully what her talents are. First, getting the stuff blocked. Second, jacking up her team. Love it.
Reagan Pittman Nelson, just the reaction after any blocker swing is a show in itself. Yeah. But Anel Perez called her up. She was thinking about retiring, maybe stepping away. She got married last summer, but boy, Anel Perez in Columbus glad that she reconsidered and wanted to continue playing, because she's been immense in this young season for the Fury.
Yeah, the job of a middle blocker is just brutal. I mean, you got to block pin to pin. You've got back row attacks coming at you. So it's her experience. She sees the game really well, and then she's strong. Great strong shoulders, reaches up and over. So she's a difference maker for Columbus for sure.
Pittman Nelson's even called her blocking methods, you'd say, unorthodox with the way she finds it at the net. Out of the timeout, Columbus within 1. Still sitting on set point, Valentine Anderson with Collier off speed. Terry to the rescue. Tip over from Heredia Colon, and then Collier using the block touch to perfection. Columbus disagrees. Well, Young Park initially signaled the point to Dallas, and it does stand, but there could be a challenge here. And that's the case from Anel Perez.
Yeah, why not use it, right? You can't take it with you.
Sure.
You're given one challenge per set. This is a crucial play. Looks like ball is in.
The ball was in, but I believe Young Park said net touch. He was maybe thinking that Dallas went into the net on Anel Perez. Is that what he's questioning here? MLV's replay system. With Young Park up top, our MLV challenge rules. You get 1 per set. Audrey just mentioned that. Keep it if you are successful. Nathan Mahaven is down on the floor. It does stand with Dallas. So that opening set belongs to the Pulse. They were looking for the net touch. If Dallas had went into it prior to the swing from Mimi Collier. Angel Perez taking his chances, but a close one goes to Dallas, who turned it around late in that first set. Off and running here tonight from Nationwide on Rock Sports. MLV continues after this.
Hey Fury fans, it's Ashley Evans here. See you at Nationwide Arena Saturday night, January 31st, as we play the Orlando Valkyries. See you there.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
Dallas, a city pulsing with electricity, alive with vibrant nightlife, bold art, and flavors from every corner of the world. And now, home to the unstoppable force of women's Major League Volleyball. Inspired by the heartbeat of the city and the tempo of the game, Dallas welcomes its newest powerhouse to the stage, the Dallas Pulse.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Every match is a new opportunity. Every win brings you one step closer to becoming a champion. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars take the court to compete for greatness. Keep watching.
From your favorite athletes to your favorite music, listen to everything you love and so much more with the free iHeartRadio app. From live play-by-play to your favorite game day anthems and the biggest sports podcasts in the world, the iHeartRadio app lets you take it all with you and stay connected to your favorite team wherever you go. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Here at Nationwide Arena, Reagan Pittman Nelson and the Columbus Fury dropping that first set in a close one. So many close sets and matches all across the league on this young season so far. Neil Sika, Audrey Flaw with you. 25-23 Dallas, which found their groove late. You were referencing the first contact, but what does Columbus need to do better here in set two?
Yeah, well, what I saw in set one was the passing was slightly off, which limited the offense. And then Reagan Pittman Nelson, the slide, boy, Mimi Collier was ready for that and shut her down a couple times. But what I'm so impressed with is Natalia Valentin Anderson. She makes something out of nothing. It's no wonder that Shannon Windsor said, I'm extremely grateful to have her as my setter. She has been outstanding. Collier putting up big numbers as well for the Dallas Pulse team.
The Olympian in Rio in 2016. Valentin Anderson gets us underway in the second set. She had 12 assists in that first set. Shoveled over by Raina Terry for the opener.
There you see a change-up shot there by Raina Terry, looking cross court, going over her left shoulder, pushing it down the line.
Heredia Colon off the top of the tape. Collier digs. Easy put away in the end. Or no. They're going to say, is that a lift or a carry from Savage?
Kylie Murr has thumbs down in the backcourt. She's just not happy with that call.
Shannon Windsor was right up to young Bark, vehemently disagreeing. There's an ace, Heredia Cologne, 3-0 Fury.
So this is where I think you could put a little bit of pressure on Mimi Collier. If you serve it right in her lap, she's going to get into a rhythm. I think she loves passing and moving to the outside. Make her move forward and back. That's where you start playing games with her. That's what Columbus Fury is trying to do.
Up until that, she had 50% positive reception. 5 kills, Mimi Collier, in that first set for Dallas. Marina Terry waiting for that to come down to planet Earth, and Kylie Murr in pain with that ball out, going off the deflection. It was Payne who cut off Murr, and it's a timeout for Dallas. 4-0 start for the Fury here in set 2.
Yeah, that is not the start you want for Dallas coming into set 2. You know, you got to get into rhythm, and right now, both players defensively going for that tip, and neither one calling it. So a ball that drops, a couple miscues here, and so Shannon Windsor wants to call a timeout, get her team back in rhythm here. This is a crucial side out for them to see they can get a good pass up to the setter, run something quick. We'll see where the serve goes. We'll see if the Columbus Fury targets Collier again. They're in rotation 1, so Payne is swinging left side.
Kelsey Payne, who's got her number in the rafters at KU. Outstanding volleyball player for the Jayhawks. And while the number isn't in the rafters yet for Heredia Cologne down in Coral Gables, it will be one day. Well, the all-time greats in their program. 12 national tournaments with their native Dominican Republic. Collier with the block that began it all from Terry. Walker also in the mix.
It's an interesting rotation. In rotation 1, they've got Payne coming all the way around to get that right side attack. So right now, the only option that feels comfortable is to push that ball to the left side.
Heredia Cologne kills the momentum there with the long serve. Dallas on the board after 5 to start for the Fury.
You know, the lovely thing about volleyball is certain rotations where you might be a little bit susceptible, vulnerable, and that might be a rotation that we keep an eye on. That rotation 1 can be problematic for Dallas.
Start right now. Tip over from Lush. Maldonado Diaz, a howitzer. Great dig by Lush. Heredia Cologne.
Oh.
Valentine Anderson sacrificing. Payne tipped it over. Terry finishes it off after some phenomenal athleticism both ways.
You gotta love the ball control by Megan Lush. She does so many things that you'll never see on the scouting chart, on the stat sheet. Did a lot to keep that ball in play.
The intangibles. Valentine Anderson delivers it over to Maldonado Diaz.
Diaz does such a good job. When she's got a fast approach to the ball, she can just swing so hard. Love what she can do. 1-year pro, 6 foot outside. Really well executed on that attack.
Spent last season in Romania's top division. Pittman Nelson, almost like cue ball English, the way it comes off her fingertips.
Well, Pittman Nelson, she's known for her blocking, but I love this gap set right in between the middle blocker, right side blocker. Again, she hits high, not into the seam of the block, gives her team a nice point.
Late reaction from Van Buskirk. Fury, which went up 5 to begin, continue to lead at 7-2. Maldonado Diaz, second kill over the last 3 swings.
The value of a libero, Kylie Murr, covering her hitter, getting her platform under the ball, saving the ball, and allowing her team to have a second attempt. That was all Kylie Murr's point.
Murr, the all-time digs leader at Ohio State. It's been her final season, her grad year at Minnesota. Swirled over from Van Buskirk.
Valentine Anderson on her knees at the 10-foot line, puts it up. Take a look at this set. Take a look at it. On her knees, pumps the middle. And when you have someone that tall and physical, you don't even need to swing. It's just that hard push to the ground. It's going to score every time.
4th in the league in assists per set last year. Valentine Anderson, who was with Omaha the last 2 seasons, won the title in the inaugural year. 8-4 Columbus. Lush to the back for Collier. That high ball, Maldonado Diaz. Yegdich. Played centrally by Pittman Nelson. And O'Reilly on the back row attack from Dallas.
So essentially, the Fury is letting the slide go. They're letting that slide go. The left side blocker is coming in to block the back row attack and the left side.
That's an overpass, Maldonado Diaz. Valentine Anderson, feisty nature of it all, just to do her best to keep that alive. It is out. It's Columbus's point, largest lead of this second set, 10-4. Textbook. Valentine Anderson delivers again to Maldonado Diaz.
A sharp cross-court shot. You better be ready if you're a drop-off blocker. My goodness, my jaw is still on the floor on that swing.
No words necessary. Maldonado Diaz, serve error. The ace game really hasn't been in the repertoire of Dallas. Goes to the overall serve percentage that the Pulse have had in their first 4 games. They're next to last. And Buskirk, better match from Heredia Cologne, who celebrates with her teammates after the block.
Well, Cologne just taking that net and controlling it. Look at that. Well done. Lining up, timing, perfect.
Pittman Nelson, former Golden Gophers standout. Well, the quick reaction, the trigger off that side from Yegdich, but it carries away for the Dallas point inside out. 12-6. Longtime Canadian international Van Buskirk. Heredia Cologne. Collier off 2 feet and off 2 blockers, and Evans and Walker.
See the foot speed there by Valentine Anderson, chasing down the ball, jump setting. Take a look at that. Off 1 foot, and then Collier, fearing nothing. There's a triple block in front of her. Manages to get a point.
Raina Terry. Missile through the middle. Valentine Anderson. Delicate hands for Collier. Heredia Cologne rising. Savage shouting.
Yeah, we need to remind everybody that Savage is 6'7", so take a look at this block. There's no disguising where it's going to go. That's an out-of-system set, so she releases early, and then the physicality of Savage is just very intimidating at the net.
Savage entered tonight 3 matches in the league, first in efficiency at 500. Too strong from Columbus, 2 straight for Dallas to nibble into this deficit. 12-8 Fury. A timeout.
Yeah, you just don't want to bleed points and run one rotation. So this is exactly why Angel Perez is calling a timeout, wants to regroup, give his team a chance to kind of think things through here. A good pass, love the way Ashley Evans is able to set a variety of hitters when she's at the net. So you've got to remember, as an outside hitter, if you have a seam, you want to rip the seam, but if you've got big hands in front of you, you can tip into the block, recycle the point, and somehow find a way to score, maybe setting the opposite pin. Trying to get those seams in the block is going to be critical for Columbus, because middle blockers for Dallas are really, really big.
Fury playing their first match in a week. They were scheduled to go on Sunday. That postponement, ready to host the Atlanta Vibe, the team they had beaten on opening night. Reagan Pittman Nelson, 13 kills, 5 digs to help lead Columbus to victory in 4 sets. That's a serve error from Dallas. 8 of them tonight for the Pulse. Valentine Anderson on 2. Can't get him that dig. And the right side off tempo from Terry.
Well, I'm so impressed with Raina Terry's ability to mix up shots from that right side. Again, this is a new position for her. Hasn't played a ton of right side. Just that rolled shot, that's a finesse shot that experienced right sides are able to do. So super impressed by what Raina Terry's doing for the Fury.
Looking like a vital timeout, the last 2 to Columbus. Almost thought they had a 3rd in a row. Valentine Anderson, Murr to the floor. Yegdich, then out of system, and tip to the tape. Maldonado Diaz leaves it shy. 15-9 Fury.
Well, Diaz had the right idea. Columbus Fury's left side blocker goes in to help, so there's a huge area of the court that's open in that left front area because the blocker has released. She doesn't put enough muscle behind it to get it over the net.
A beeline into the twine for Ashley Evans. The serve error ends the 3-0 run. Natalia Valentine Anderson at 52 assists, one of her high water marks last season against the Fury back in April. That's out. A 9th serve error for the Pulse.
Now that was close. That would have been a spectacular serve had it landed in.
Not a bad effort, but it takes us to the technical timeout in set 2. Columbus looking to get on even terms, leading 16-10 here at Nationwide on Rock Sports. Fury up 16-10 in this second set. Here their 6th match of the season, ending their 3-game losing streak, but 2 of those losses in 5 sets. The only other team that has not won on their home floor yet this season is Indy, and they have an opportunity to do that tonight. Ignite at home to Atlanta, Orlando at Grand Rapids. Flor Marie Heredia Colon serves out of the timeout with Columbus by 6, now by 5.
Dallas was in rotation 1, which is where they got stuck last time. Columbus Fury was able to get a couple points when they were in that rotation. Serve out of bounds gets them out of that. So tough miss there by Cologne.
Collier serving. Terry swinging. Good luck stopping it. Cross quarter in.
Yeah, the sheer power behind that swing is so intimidating. You know, Anderson was in the right spot, just couldn't control that.
17-11 off the top of the tape on the Walker serve. Walker had to be on the ready. Payne brings the power down the right.
Love where that ball is set along the net, inside, not all the way out to the right pin, which gives a little lane for her to swing into. So that was a serious shot there by Kelsey Payne down the line. But it was the set placement that allowed her to swing into that line.
Jelly Sear, given name Angelique, Playing in her third match in a row, like she did in the first set on late in this second to serve. 17-12, the block from Van Buskirk. Easy breezy.
Yeah, that is a tough ball to get through the block. You're going to see a triple block here. Pin blockers coming in to seal the net, so not sure if that one's going to be one that's going to score for the Fury here with this type of block in front of them.
They go to Pittman Nelson, who wanted to terminate Sear and Valentine Anderson. Spectacular digging, and it leads to Maldonado Diaz closing off on the left.
Ball was set a little bit tight, and so I mean, if Terry really didn't have any angles to hit into, kind of a trap set there, but that was a huge stuff block for Dallas.
Started defensively when they escaped that hammer blow from Pittman Nelson. But it misses outside on the serve. Kylie Murr returns, and Sear will head to the bench. 18-14 Columbus. Dallas's only defeat this season came when they took that opening set, which was in their inaugural match against Indy. Maldonado Diaz has found a little bit more of a groove in this second set compared to the first.
Yeah, head coach Shannon Windsor for Dallas said she thinks she's got the two best left side hitters in the league. That is a very high compliment, but you can see why she feels really good about her left sides. They're just scoring at will right now.
Oh, the block is at Valentine Anderson with her third of the set.
Yeah, sometimes when you have a shorter blocker in front of you, you think you can just rip it over top, but as you can see there, she's low and over and sealing the net, doing a really good job right now on that right pin.
Yeah, ditch. Running back to get it, Evans. Valentine Anderson keeping things in system for Dallas in transition, and they convert. Maldonado Diaz off speed. Dallas has closed the gap on a 3-0 run, 18-17, timeout Fury.
It'll be interesting to see after the timeout if there's any substitutions right now. He's got some live arms that might be able to come in and provide a different look on that left pin for the Fury. We'll see if he just goes with his regular lineup right now. You can see how important it is for Columbus Fury to pass the ball well. When they do, that offense is crisp, it's fast, there's many weapons that Evans can go to. When it's off, it's exactly what Shannon Windsor told us about the Fury. She doesn't believe that the Fury is a very good out-of-system attacking team, and you're seeing it right now. That's how they're getting back into this match, by forcing Columbus Fury to hit out-of-system sets. And as a result, Dallas is getting points on that play.
Well, Mimi Collier had a 5-kill first set, but this set's belonged to Maldonado Diaz of Dallas, bringing them back within one. Payne serving here, hoping to get even. They won't, because Ashley Evans has the answer centrally.
Really good job by Evans, not only to attack the ball, but pushing it hard into that right front area of the court. It's a clutch attack there by Evans.
Columbus ends that run. 19-17, Fury the lead. Wedged in between two, Maldonado Diaz. Lively arm.
I think what happens when you have two big pin hitters on that left side, you take the pressure off the passers. They don't have to be perfect. Lay it up there and they will find a way to win the point.
Serving now, and an ace. What a set for Maldonado Diaz. 7 of her 9 kills, including that ace, have come here in the second.
Yeah, she is an elite player. That serve is going hard and just trickling over that net. You're seeing it drop right in the middle of the court.
That's 2 in a row, and it's Dallas turning the screws to the lead again late on in a set, 20-19.
Well, what's impressive with this serve is it's going between two of the best passers in the league. You've got Megan Lush and you've got Yedich. Really good first ball contact there, somehow finding a way to ace these top passers in the league.
Speaking of aces, 4th all time in her 4 years at Arizona in Tucson, in serve aces. A hat trick in a row. Unbelievable stuff, and Maldonado Diaz is on fire. 21-19. The Mexican international brings the heat again. Won't be a fourth straight. The Fury now down 2. Off tempo from Collier. Valentine Anderson to Van Buskirk on the outside. The star setter goes again. Terry on the ready. Yegdich goes to her out of system, and it goes long. (22-19) Dallas. Megan Lush will step off. Kamaile Hiapo onto the floor for the Fury. Acquisition prior to the start of the season. Played in San Diego last year. Stuck in this rotation with Maldonado Diaz, who brings it to an end with her serve error, but went on a heater. 22-20 Dallas.
Yeah, putting Kamaile Hiapo in is such a great move because she can carry a lot, both on serve receive and defensively, giving Lush a little time to regroup as she was getting picked on there on serve receive.
There's the rookie Winterhoff, who grew up in Charlottesville, Virginia. Valentine Anderson, that's how you draw it up, finds Collier after that serve receive, and the block touch gives Dallas a 3-point edge.
Well, Valentine Anderson sure can be deceptive, but there's no reason to be deceptive. All she has to do is lay it out to the left side, and boy, they've been putting on a clinic there, hitting angles, line, they're doing it all.
There's the former Fury player, Kaylee Cox. A nice rookie season, but picked up by Dallas. And she was the catalyst to the come-from-behind reverse sweep against Orlando. Collier fired up, thinking that was a block touch. It wasn't. Goes long. 23-21. There will be a challenge.
They're going to challenge that, and in that play, Kaylee Cox just puts up such a beautiful set to the outside.
So they'll look to see if this block touch was in play. We were conversing with Shannon Windsor earlier this afternoon, just a real passion for the game. And Lauren Bertolacci, one of her closest friends of 25 years, who's the coach at Indy. How serendipitous that those two walk into the league at the same time, now coaching one of the 4 new head coaches in MLV this year.
Yeah, and it's fun when you, let's take a look at,
no block touch.
No block touch. So fun when you're going head-to-head with a friend, you know.
The very first game.
Yeah, it can be intimidating, but they'll get used to it. They're going to see each other a bunch this year and still remain friends, even though they're going to go head-to-head with each other.
28 matches, you play every team 4 times. That floats long from Evans. Set point coming for Dallas on the serve error. Dallas will be right back here relatively soon on Valentine's Day night. One of their 4 matches with the Fury, and looking to go up 2 sets to love. Natalia Valentine Anderson. A steady hand. Shannon Windsor calls her a coach on the floor. Hiapo. Walker, big swing. Collier. Fought off by the Fury. Anderson, who's come on late here for Columbus, keeping things alive. It's off the face of Yegdich. But it's double contact from Columbus, and the set comes to a close.
Well, that was a tremendous dig, a courageous dig by Yegdich, but nonetheless, you cannot double contact on that ball that goes over the net. So an unfortunate error there by Columbus Fury gives a second set to Dallas.
The Pulse parading to a 2-set-to-none lead here in Columbus. We've hit the intermission on the Rock. More coming up from Nationwide.
Fury fans, it's Ashley Evans here. See you at Nationwide Arena Saturday night, January 31st, as we play the Orlando Valkyries. See you there.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
Kendall, you're gearing up for your 6th professional season and the 3rd with Major League Volleyball. What excites you the most about this opportunity here with the Dallas Pulse?
I think just the opportunity to play, like in my home country where I live. I know I'm not from Texas, but I'm always grateful just to be on U.S. soil and doing the thing that I've been like playing and doing since I was 8 years old, and I'm just really grateful for that every day.
Every match is a new opportunity. For us, this is everything. The hours no one sees, the pressure, the belief it takes to keep going. Every serve carries expectation. Every rally demands heart. Every win brings us one step closer to becoming champions. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars compete for greatness. This is our game, our league. Keep watching. It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball, trusted by generations, built for champions.
Shannon, first of all, congratulations on being named the inaugural head coach for the Dallas Pulse. What initially drew you to this exciting opportunity?
I think there's very few opportunities in your career where you get to build something from scratch. And I think with Dallas, you got to come in, you're going to be the first coach, the first team. You get to really put your stamp on what this club is going to become and also what volleyball is going to be in Dallas. So that's pretty exciting. You don't get many opportunities like that.
You've got to get off.
Here at Nationwide, downtown Columbus, they've been doing a lot of plowing this week on these frigid conditions. Dallas has left things a little frigid after a couple of sets. Welcome back, Audrey Flaw, Neil Sika here at the intermission. 2-0 Dallas. Impressive how they turned things around in both the first and second sets late on.
Yeah, this Dallas team, I think what they do exceptionally well, their left sides have been putting on a clinic. They can just score at will, whether they're in system or out of system. Right now, Columbus Fury really struggling in that area. Their out of system attacks to the left side have not proven points on their side of the net.
Maldonado Diaz exceptional in that second set for Dallas. In the first set, it's the #1 pick in the draft, Mimi Collier, who's led really a pulse of great rookies here in the first season for them in year 3 of Major League Volleyball. Getzinger in Omaha, Heredia Cologne in her debut with 25 kills for Columbus.
Yeah, let's talk Collier for just a second. What's impressive is not only her numbers offensively, she's putting on a blocking clinic tonight. She's holding up on serve receive, so one of the more impressive rookies in the league, in my opinion.
Standout at the University of Wisconsin, and the first pick in the draft. Cologne was taken the 10th selection, and Getzinger's had an impact for Omaha since the very beginning. Season 3 of Major League Volleyball, new moniker for the league after previously known as PVF, and some of the early season news and notes that we look at. Well, you had very close matches. One here tonight, based off of how the first couple of sets have went, but across the board, the high-edge competitive nature of the league has been second to none.
Yeah, the way January is rolling out, these matches can go either way. It really doesn't matter. Lineups are solid from top to bottom. You see there 42 out of 82 sets are decided by 3 points or less, and we see that tonight here with Fury and Dallas.
Attendance has been strong, and it's only going to get stronger because the new additions to the league coming in 2027, Minnesota and NorCal, and Minnesota are already making moves in the front office with Pedro Mendez as the GM and head coach. He doesn't have to go very far. He was an assistant at the University of Minnesota.
Yeah, what an elite coach, and what I like about him is he knows how to recruit players. He knows talent, and so he's going to have an outstanding career there at Minnesota. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the expansion team next year.
Well, a lot to look forward to in Major League Volleyball, with Minnesota seeing their team come into the fold. We're going to see one in DC. We're going to see one in Northern California, Sacramento area. But back to this matchup specifically, what does Columbus need to do to get back into it real quick?
I think they look really good when they're in system. I think that the blocking team for Dallas kind of understands what Columbus is trying to do, so when they become too predictable, I think the advantage goes to the block for Dallas. Dallas right now, they're just in system a lot, and even when they are, that ball's being pushed to the outside with good tempo, so Columbus has to get those touch off the block, be able to transition and score. So there's a lot of things that need to happen right now for Columbus, but I believe that they have the ability to turn this one around and reverse sweep it.
All right, third set is coming up when we come back. Dallas leading the Fury 2-0. Major League Volleyball on the Rock continues after this.
Hey Fury fans, it's Ashley Evans here. See you at Nationwide Arena Saturday night, January 31st, as we play the Orlando Valkyries. See you there.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
Kendall, you're gearing up for your 6th professional season and the 3rd with Major League Volleyball. What excites you the most about this opportunity here with the Dallas Pulse?
I think just the opportunity to play, like in my home country where I live. I know I'm not from Texas, but I'm always grateful just to be on U.S. soil and doing the thing that I've been like playing and doing since I was 8 years old, and I'm just really grateful for that every day.
Every match is a new opportunity. For us, this is everything. The hours no one sees, the pressure, the belief it takes to keep going. Every serve carries expectation. Every rally demands heart. Every win brings us one step closer to becoming champions. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars compete for greatness. This is our game, our league. Keep watching. It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball, trusted by generations, built for champions.
Shannon, first of all, congratulations on being named the inaugural head coach for the Dallas Pulse. What initially drew you to this exciting opportunity?
I think there's very few opportunities in your career where you get to build something from scratch. And I think with Dallas, you got to come in, you're going to be the first coach, the first team. You get to really put your stamp on what this club is going to become and also what volleyball is going to be in Dallas. So that's pretty exciting. You don't get many opportunities like that.
Welcome back to Nationwide Arena. Columbus and Dallas are Mount Carmel match stats. The efficiency has been waning for Columbus Dallas not much better, but they've found the right times to make their run. Second in kill percentage, and they've got 25 in this one, including 9 blocks to pace them to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the blocks for Dallas, they have been emotionally impactful, and you can get into an attacker's head if you just keep stuff blocking them. Those blocks for Dallas have been huge.
So Ashley Evans about to introduce this third set. And Akasha Anderson, the rookie, who stops collegiately at Auburn, Michigan State, and Purdue, is on the floor right now for Flor Marie Heredia Colon. Got the first 2 sets. Savage starts it off for Dallas.
And again, at 6'7", it's those throwdowns over top of the block. As wing diggers, you've got to be ready in position. And then if it's slightly outside of your range, you've got to push off, make a solid attempt to get those balls. But boy, they're difficult.
Well, the Fury are hoping to flip the script like Dallas did on Orlando over the weekend with the reverse sweep. They're going to need that tonight. There's a serve error.
I know sometimes like the fans panic, like, oh gosh, this is such an uphill battle. But if you're a volleyball player, you are used to that, and you play with calmness and control, and you know, just really enjoy the opportunity to compete at that level and to compete in these tough situations. So I have a feeling that, you know, this is a calm situation for the Fury because they truly believe that they have what it takes to reverse sweep this one.
Van Buskirk wedged it off Walker. Dallas up 2-1. Tip from Lush. Block from Walker and Lush on the big swing from Maldonado Diaz. And the Fury need to contain that here in set 3. That's a good indicator.
Yeah, not a bad way to start, since that has been Dallas's bread and butter, just scoring from that left pin at will.
Quite the dig on the floor there. Is it Valentine Anderson or Murr? Either way, it twists in Columbus's favor.
We'll take a look at the tip right over top of the block, outside of the reach of Payne, who's playing right back. She makes a valiant effort for that, but just can't get her hand under the ball.
Very high ceiling for Abby Walker, Cambridge, Ohio. 90 minutes east of here, downtown Columbus. Maldonado Diaz shovels it forcefully off of Pittman Nelson.
In this league, you've got to be able to do what she just did. You've got to take an out-of-system set. That ball was actually behind her, coming from the middle back area of the court, and she's able to somehow maneuver it into the block and get a point for her team. So that's an exceptional play there by Dallas.
That's 6 kills and 3 aces, Maldonado Diaz, in that second set. Murr not able to come up with that fantastic spike from Pittman Nelson.
Sometimes you got to force middle, and that's exactly what happened there for the Fury. An unexpected set, scores in the middle.
4-3 Columbus early in the third. Collier has done that swing in her sleep so many times.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't play like a rookie. You know, she has this calmness about her. She has such a heavy arm. She's mixing up her shots, and she's a sponge. She wants to learn how to be better. Right now, I just can't see anything in her game that's lacking at this point.
Of course, finished her career right in the middle of the mad town in Wisconsin. Raina Terry the point, but Amy Collier's a California gal and started collegiately at Oregon before her final season at Wisconsin. The 4 Ohioans on that roster. Raina Terry, a rising league star. Payne pumps it off of Pittman Nelson. In system, and that delivery, but the swing goes wide from Anderson. She's really getting her first long spell here. She's had moments of fits and starts in there for Columbus. Anel Perez is going to challenge this. Kasha Anderson, 6 sets previously.
Challenging the attack line fault.
Mike was breaking up there of Young Park, a little frequency.
So it looks like the call was that the ball was out of bounds, that it hit the antenna. On this replay, it looks like it's clipping the top of the net, but doesn't hit the antenna. So it's clear of the antenna. Now, whether that ball was in or out on the sideline, they're going to be looking at that as well. I originally, when the play was happening, thought it clipped the antenna. On that play, clearly it doesn't. It hits the top of the antenna, or sorry, the top of the tape. And where it lands on the sideline, I am not sure of, but they'll take a look at it.
Good explanation with the Fury for the moment. All knotted up at 5 in this third set. Attack line faults is actually what they are looking for here.
Well, Anderson is front row, so attack line fault, that would not be the issue. It's whether the ball is, oh, I see, yes, yes, on the back row attack there. So it wasn't Cash Anderson at all. Yeah, back row attack from Dallas. You can't touch the line on that. Yeah, I thought it was a play. This was confusing to me. I apologize. I thought it was Anderson's attack that they said hit out, and it was actually attack error on the other side of the net by Dallas. Got to attack from behind the line. You can land in front of that 3-meter line.
Well, and to your credit, when you were trying to explain, it was hard. We didn't hear Young Park because the microphone was breaking up when he made that initial call of what the challenge was for. Savage swings hard and knocks it off of that block to fall down for the Dallas point.
And this is what she does. You know, she just finds an angle. That's not a hard shot. It's just one that, because she's so physical, is able to hit these extreme angles and score.
Valentine Anderson for Lush, off tempo, Pittman Nelson. The dig by Murr. Murr again. Got back in system for Payne. Raina Terry. Payne over, oh, it squirts through past Evans. That's one Columbus wants back.
Kylie Murr putting on a defensive clinic on the other side of the net, keeping the ball alive, and then one of the things that Dallas Pulse wants to do is put the ball on Ashley Evans. You're seeing a lot of tips going her way. When they're in a situation where they're not getting a really hard swing, they're putting it in her area of the court. Again, she plays the first ball, forces an out-of-system set, and Dallas really feels like the advantage goes to them when they put the ball on Ashley Evans on defense.
Dallas looking for their first sweep in their young history if they get it here in the third set. Plays like that might get them to the finish line. Collier.
Yeah, that's exceptional. That's a league all-star swing right there from the rookie. I don't know how you can defend that ball. You got the block in front, and she finds a way to hit perimeter, cross court hard. That is her favorite shot, and she shows why she's a star in this league.
Entered the night 6th in the league in points and overall kills. Anderson gets the benefit of the block touch. Just her second kill on this young rookie season, but it's an important one.
Yeah, I love the way she goes deep cross court. Again, look at the defense there. One's playing sharp, one playing middle back, so open area in that deep cross court shot.
Signed her late in the free agency window in December. That was the case for Maldonado Diaz too for Dallas. Late arrival, but she's been thriving. Well, that's actually Tristan Savage. Either way, those two new additions have been special for the Pulse, and they go back up 1. Maldonado Diaz from the back. Serve error from Collier. Side out to Ashley Evans. At 14 digs, she came up with that victory at Omaha for the Fury. Now sets out of the back and pitter pat with Terry. No match for Van Buskirk and Savage. It's Savage's point.
Yeah, the Bic has been completely shut down by the Dallas block. They're reading it perfectly. They're closing in on it. Even the tip. I mean, you've got to tip that ball so high to go over top of the block that then it turns into a free ball.
Savage with that darting down. Pulse have the point in the end. We're wondering if that first sequence led to some double contacts.
Got Audrey Pack in, number 11 for the Columbus Fury. She's now setting the offense. So little change here for the Columbus Fury.
Savage at Terry. Anderson. Block for Maldonado Diaz was there, but it's wide.
Love the confidence. Anderson goes up strong. Again, not really a right side attacker in that rotation, has to swing from the right side. So Pack giving her the swing or the set that she needs to swing big.
Pack and Anderson, not a ton of sets so far on the young season, but Angel Perez looking for any sort of spark he can find in this third set. That's an attack error from Dallas, but it will be challenged.
Dallas is challenging block touch.
See if it's a block touch. So Shannon Windsor dialing that up. Shannon Windsor knew she had a really good roster put in place for the first year of this team. I think the thing that's impressed her the most is how quickly the team has gelled. Only 4 games in. It's not easy to go to Orlando, of all places, go down 2 sets, and then rally to win 3 straight.
Yeah, and she credits a lot of that gelling. She thinks Natty Valentine Anderson is a coach on the floor. She does a lot behind the scenes to rally the team. And then she really loves Van Buskirk too, says that she's goofy and she brings a lot of heart and spirit to the team. I see a touch.
That index finger of Megan Lush. Our MLV replay system, that's confirmed. The challenge successful. 11-9 Pulse.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, Coach Windsor loves how this team has come together, clicked very well. And I think Mimi Collier has a lot to do with that too. As a rookie, she has no ego and she's so interested in learning more and how to be a more elite player. And I think she's very, very coachable, which certainly helps.
Pack helped after what was going to be an overpass, and all out of sorts Columbus from that. Dallas takes advantage.
When you have number 15 coming from the back row, you better get some hands in front of her. There you see a miscue by the right side, the left side blocker to come in and help seal the net.
Payne looking for the paint. Murr the dig. Maldonado Diaz. Couple of tries from Walker. Put down again out of the middle. That always seems to pop back up for Dallas when they need it most. It's Van Buskirk. And it's 13-9 Pulse with a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, Van Buskirk, again, it's not these hard, thunderous hits. It's these off-speed shots, but just finding the spot right in front of the right back digger. And we've seen that not only from Van Buskirk, but from Savage, too. Just hitting these odd angles, top spin, not really with a lot of speed, but scoring nonetheless. Those throwdowns have been working for the middles, for sure, for Dallas.
Angel Perez is searching for any type of rotation combination that can help Columbus turn it around here one by one. And he wasn't one to make excuses, but when you're coming off the high of a win like they did at Omaha a week ago, and then you're looking forward to playing and getting right back out in your gym on Sunday. The cold temperatures in Columbus, they've limited school all week. Buildings were closed. They couldn't get into their practice facility. Again, he's not using that as an excuse, but just little inconsistencies that have kind of led to maybe where they've shown a little bit of off moments tonight.
Right, but I do think Dallas is executing their game plan
For
perfectly.
sure.
Yeah, Dallas is really forcing Columbus to rely on their out-of-system sets. You're going to see a lot more digs going to Ashley Evans. She's not on the court, so we'll see if they put the ball on Audrey Pack as the right back player right now.
Slide, Van Buskirk, Van Busy, kill, 14-10. And that's to take nothing away, as you were just alluding to what the Pulse have done tonight, finding their middles, the left side of Collier and Maldonado Diaz at times. Leading by 4. Maldonado Diaz had 3 aces in a row in that second set. Punishing swing, Pittman Nelson obliging Maldonado Diaz from the back. Terry tools that block on the extremities of Valentine Anderson.
There's an out-of-system set that Raina Terry handles beautifully. Great defense on the Fury side of the net, and then exploiting a shorter block in front of her, Terry wins that matchup.
That near overpass, in fact, for Collier it was, but Pittman Nelson went into the net. Unfortunate for Columbus.
Yeah, that is one of these plays where you cannot be a distraction to the setter that's trying to set the ball. So she reached over the net, contacted the ball, and that is illegal.
Pittman Nelson atones, gets it right back. Wedging it through the middle off of Savage. 15-12 Dallas.
Yeah, Pack takes advantage of hands up but not over the net. Just a 5'11" setter, finds a way to score.
Audrey Pack, the rookie from UCLA. Extended time here with Yegdich. Pitter pat with Pittman Nelson. Raina Terry rises, resolute to the back row.
Well, the easy set for Pack would have been to just put that ball to the left side. The smart set, she made it right there, pumping the ball to Raina Terry on that back row attack.
This is just the 4th set of the season for Pack. Evans has been so influential, but going with something different right now. Wanting Anderson. And again, that was a long way to reach against the 6'7" Savage. Goes over the top. Collier. Raina Terry. Oh, so close from Pack. Fury kept fighting it off, but Dallas is first to 16 here in the 3rd. And a timeout on the floor. The Pulse looking for the sweep tonight in Central Ohio. Back in a moment to Nationwide here on The Rock. One of the headline names at the center position in this league, Natalia Valentine Anderson. League MVP going back even a dozen years in her native Puerto Rico, accomplished it all. Another stellar game tonight. That's an ace. Angel Perez even knew it. 17-13 Dallas.
Yeah, Valentine Anderson, one of the truly elite setters in this league. I love that she competes with a smile, and I think she secretly loves when digs or balls are off the net, because in those moments is when she displays her athleticism and what she can do, making slide sets on her knees. She loves making the difficult play look simple, and that's what makes her such an outstanding and unique setter.
Won't be 2 aces in a row there. 14 serve errors from Dallas. On a night where Valentine Anderson, 34 assists, 3 blocks, 7 digs. Another kill cleaned up off the left side from Mimi Collier.
Boy, she is something special. I don't know how teams are going to find a way to slow her down, because she's got all the range in the world. That deep line shot right out of the dig range from Megan Lush. Simply incredible.
Maldonado Diaz, watch that go up in the air like a balloon off the block. But Raina Terry's swing is strong enough off 2 feet. 18-15, and Columbus within 3. Audrey Pack, former Bruin, goes to Murr. Maldonado Diaz right back at Pack. Anderson rising, won't beat that block of Savage and Maldonado Diaz. Few do.
Again, 5-5 set. Everybody knows where the ball is going. You love how Cash Anderson was going aggressively after the ball, but that is playing into Dallas's strength. They want that situation to be what Columbus is forced to do. They've been executing that all night long.
There's Jelly Sear. 3rd set in a row on late to set. Lush with conviction and needed for Columbus.
There's a nice whip there from Megan Lush. Strong attack, love her speed to the ball. Look at how there's that space between the 2 blockers because of the tempo, the location of Audrey Pack's set. Well done.
Anderson and Lush will come off. Kamila Hiapo, Jalen Hodge. 2nd-year pro, was in Puerto Rico last season. Number 7 in red for the Fury. It's just her 3rd set of the year. 1916 Dallas. Good heavens, Van Buskirk.
Hey, if you're a hitter and you've got a setter like Valentine Anderson, you better get up off the ground and get your arm cocked back ready to swing, because she'll find your hand wherever she is. That was a great middle attack by Dallas.
Ball's 5 away. Payne, Yegdich to the floor. Raina Terry does get that in down the line. The Fury side out with Abby Walker back to the service line. Collier on receive. Valentine Anderson. Just everything on the highlight reel tonight.
Yeah, so difficult to defend because she doesn't do it very often. She knows when the block is trying to read, and you've got to commit to the middle, right? Because they've been scoring. You've got to be disciplined on the outside because they've been scoring. So she takes that opportunity. A little trickery play by Anderson.
That was poor reception from Hiapo. It goes as an ace. Maldonado Diaz has 4 in the game. Dallas sensing it, 22-17. Almost had another in a row. Jam job, Van Buskirk. Collier at Yegdich. Pack for Terry. Payne guides it away. Collier to the back row. Terry. Good stuff here on the rally. Hodge. Welcome to town. Big kill.
Well, that was a great shot. Again, out of system set, a beautiful bump set there, and then just going for it. Nothing to fear at this point. Just go hard after the ball. That's exactly what Hodge does. Big point.
Second kill of the season for Jalen Hodge. Megan Lush will spell her back on Columbus trailing by 4.
Lush with some great ball control in the backcourt. Need her to be back in the lineup in the backcourt for sure.
They need a big-time run to extend this thing. Pittman-Nelson fought off the stuff challenge from Collier. Swiped over by Terry. High from Valentine Anderson, but when you have Collier who can hit those high balls with aplomb. 22-18, 23-18.
Yeah, what a spectacular career this young lady is going to have. She is showing what she can do tonight. Just a star, and in this league, in international play, in the MLV, you've got to be able to manage those out-of-system sets. I keep saying it. That has really been the difference. Collier putting on a clinic tonight, as well as her counterpart, Diaz.
23-18, Dallas. Having a sour feeling in this building right now. The Fury have yet to win at home, and on the cusp of going 0-3 on the floor here at Nationwide. Doesn't get any easier. Orlando's not going to be happy about how things went against Dallas on Sunday. They're on the road tonight at Grand Rapids. The Valkyries, the defending champs, are here, and we're right back here on Saturday night.
Yeah, you talk about it not getting any easier. I mean, you look at that schedule. You know, we talk about the parity in the league. I mean, any time you're out on the floor, it doesn't matter whether you're home, away. I mean, it is going to be a nail-biter. This set in particular has gotten away from the Fury, but they have been so competitive up until this point. This one has been a little disappointing on their end.
Her former friend, Kaylee Cox, rookie season from Western Kentucky here in Columbus colors. Was wildly put over by Pack, and now it's match point for Dallas. Looking for a spark, but also learning on the job. It's a tough recipe. Cox going for the ace, Yegdich. Cox to the floor off the swing from Pittman-Nelson. Pack looks for Terry. Fury still alive.
Well, and there you see what the Columbus Fury is capable of doing. Pack, I love the way she pumps middle. It's a very risky set. She gets away with a nice swing out of her middle and then keeps the ball alive, and that swing from Terry is just lethal.
And Terry's 13 kills, that's a match high. Serves to keep it alive. Maldonado Diaz from Valentine Anderson. The Fury went into the net. And that's it. The debutante from Dallas. The Pulse continue to pace the league on this young season. They've won 4 in a row. And the final tonight, their first ever sweep in impressive fashion. 25-19 to close out the third set.
Yeah, head coach Shannon Windsor for Dallas has got to be so pleased with her team. She says, we've trained the heck out of system sets, and you can see that tonight. They did exceptionally well in that, but Mimi Collier, my goodness, what an impressive rookie she has been. We talked about her all night, and I have this love for Valentine Anderson. Such an impressive setter, what she is able to do with the ball, able to better the ball when it's passed off the net, dug off the net. She puts her hitters in great situations to score, competes with a smile. That's what I love best about her.
Even more impressive with this 4 in a row. 3 of them have come on the road for the Pulse at Atlanta, at Orlando, and here tonight in Columbus. They come right back on February 14th. The Fury are back at home on Saturday night against the Orlando Valkyries. Dallas, a sweep. 3-0 tonight. For Audrey Flaw, our great crew led by Lisa Cherry, I'm Neil Sika. We thank you for watching Fury Volleyball on the Rock from Nationwide. Good night.
Pony Club.